There it is. All right. Hey everybody, welcome. Yeah, that was a good call, Joey. Welcome to Trending Thursday, everyone. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. If you can now hear. I'm gonna leave it on this time. Yeah. Yeah, I know. How's the sound now? I know you lost it again. You should have it now. Sigh. Things going on with my microphone. Joey gave me instructions and I didn't follow him, so we still don't know what's going on with my microphone. Joey doesn't give me good instructions. That's the problem. He just gives me false instructions. That's right. He gives me false instructions. He's right. False. No. I'm letting them know how our lives are. You're just horrible at instructions. You're gonna judge my character. VV Nation knows that I'm not lying. You don't give good instructions. It's all right. Happy Thursday. Hit the like button. Way to go, John. So today's gonna be an interesting an interesting presentation. If you stay to the end today, I'm going to show you the power of the VectorVest software, because everybody comes on every time we do a session and, Glenn, what's the best stocks to get into? I am going to show you how, utilizing the VectorVest software and watch lists, how you guys can always know, whatever the hot topics are, what the best stocks are in that industry. Like QT, the quantum stock you put up there, Jazz. Let me go help you find out at any given time what the hottest quantum stock is, or the hottest AI stock, or the hottest crypto stock, or the hottest gold stock. I'm going to show you how to find your own fish, and depending on how you fish, you got to stay to the end, though. You got to stay to the end. All right, we got 258 people here. That's great. Hit the like button on the way in, folks. Hit the like button. It looks like Crappy and VV Mobile. Jazz, you may need to reset that mobile. Refresh it. You may need to reset. Mary Karras, how come I know that name? Why do I know that? As in somebody I know personally. I swear. I don't know. I don't know. I think I know, but I don't know. All right, I got my Cafe Bustelo today. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a day. As long as I don't have to use my AK, today is going to be a good day. All right, so let's get into what's going on in the market. Another red light. We still have more yellow lights in the color guard than we have red lights, all right? So still a time of caution. The primary wave is down again, and the MTI is still below 1, so the underlying trend in the market is down as well. No, I'm talking about QNTM. Doesn't look good for a company to buy, so I'm going to hook you up on that. I'm going to hook you up on the quantum stocks and which ones are the best ones. Deborah says 202, the 6. Hi, Glenn. Hi, Deborah. I'm hoping that you're getting better on receiving your alerts, Deborah Ann, because I don't know what else I can tell you. I just don't know. Glenn, can you talk about Ether today? We're going to look at crypto stocks. Hopefully when we get a chance. Yeah, CLS took a dump today. When we get to the end, Bashir, I'm going to give opportunities, depending on how many likes we have, I'm going to give opportunities for us to look at stocks. So let's get into mixed market today. The biggest winner looks to be the S&P 100, but the Dow is down, the composite is down, mixed market, and I'm going to show you some of the best stocks to still be in right now, because there's things that many of you may not be using in the software. And to do what I'm going to show today, you need to have the VectorVest software. So for those of you who are brand new, today's session is going to be really much about you. Because in order to do what I'm going to show you that you people are going to love, you need to have the VectorVest software. We're no longer running the special at 99 cents. You missed the opportunity. Now the 30-day trial is back to our normal price of $9.95. So again, if you like what I'm getting ready to show you later today in the session, you're going to need the software. And for those people who are not on premium, I'm not going to try to sell you anything, but a lot of this you may need premium for as well. All right. So that's what the market looks like today. We are one tick into the red. Jazz is right. Today is not a good day. Today is not a good day to buy stocks. But I am going to put you in league with better stocks than not to look at right now. Janice says almost 300 watching. That could be 30 stocks at the end of the if you hit the like button. Again, for every 10 likes we get a stock for you to look at. And I love analyzing your stocks. I think that I'm meticulous enough to take you through what I'm looking at, knowing when to get out, knowing when to get in, the whole 9 yards. So I think a lot of people love that part of the session when we get to look at your stocks. All right. So again, for every 10 likes we get a stock. Let's get into the news. Let's start off with the news. Now we looked at no. Let's go look at the market timing graph first. Let's do that. Let's go program. This is what we're looking at. The market over the last 4 days, up 2 days, down 1 day. Down 2 days. But look at that. 2 healthy up bars yesterday and the day before. Today, I wouldn't buy today overall because the market is right at the level of resistance of 72.94 and a down day. I personally will not buy on a down day because I'd like to buy into a market moving higher. All right. So that's what I like to do. So on a day like today, I'd be careful. But we are coming off a level of support, broke through a level of resistance, sitting at another level of resistance. I'm not panicking in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Again, more yellow lights than red lights in the color guard. I'm more cautious. I'm not reactionary defensive. All right? Not until the market tells me. Take what the market gives you, folks. Always remember that. Everybody can wish and try to push the market where you think you want it to go, but it don't listen to you. I ask Amir. It don't listen to you. So take what the market gives you on a day-over-day basis. Let me see how many likes we got right now. 91 already. That's hot. All right. So again, right now we're looking at 10 stocks for you. The more likes we get, the more stocks we put up. All right. So that's where we stand. Put the two things together, the color guard on the home page and the market timing graph. I'm going to tell you, manage the stocks that you're in. You're going to be cautious. You're not going to be panicky. Stop panicking. All right, now let's go into the news. I'll change that real quick to the stories. U.S. weekly jobless claims edge up. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, just search for my name on Twitter, my whole name on Twitter. I always tweet out when companies are laying off people. I'm thinking that the layoffs are slowly but surely coming to fruition. A lot of people have gotten laid off. Jobless claims edge up. More and more people are going to start looking for a job. The government is paying people to leave. The whole 9 yards. There's a lot of stuff getting ready to happen with the jobs number. More and more people will be in the job market, I think more so now than ever. All right. And more companies, even from an earnings perspective, keep guiding lower. They're trying to cut costs in the whole 9 yards. So layoffs play a bigger role in that jobs market. So I'm just, we'll see. It's true. Never listens to me, only listens to Glenn's words. The market don't listen to me. Market don't listen to me. When Glenn prays for us, then we do well. Listen, I ain't got to pray for all y'all. Y'all can pray. All right. We all got mouths and all that kind of stuff, but I always do pray for VV Nation. All right. A few different stocks that are getting hit today. Ford fell 5% after the auto giant forecasts weaker annual profit. That's going to happen because of tariffs, and it's primarily tariffs with China. With Mexico and with Canada, we've got a 30-day pause. China ain't backing down. China is going to come back and put their own tariffs, but the problem is with tariffs, with China, their economy sucks compared to ours. And I don't know how long they can keep playing tit for tat when it comes down to tariffs. We'll have to see how that works out. Qualcomm slid 4% after the semiconductor company forecasts no revenue growth for its lucrative patent licensing business in 2025. Ooh, that sucks. ARM, which is one of Ryan's favorite stocks, fell 3.7% after the chip designer's earnings outlook for the current quarter was in line with expectations, denting the hopes of the AI demand will spur outsized sales. Eli Lilly rose after the drug maker posted a surge in fourth quarter revenue, thanks in part to the demand in the obesity treatment Zepbound. That is the number one drug out there for GLP-1 right now. It is Eli Lilly and Zepbound. So that could help continue to push Eli Lilly up. Bristol Squibb Myers fell. The drug maker's guidance for 2025 missed expectations. So one drug company went up because in part to its GLP-1 drug. Bristol Myers missed on the guidance missed for expectations for its cancer treatment. Revlimid, generating 1.34 billion in revenue, down 7% from the previous year. Yow. Under Armour soared 8.3% after the sportswear retailer raised its forecast. Ta-da! For annual profit. All right. So that's the hard part when you're trying to discern whether a company is going to meet or beat earnings. They can beat top line, they can beat bottom line, but it's the forward guidance. I got no indicator for forward guidance. That's the problem. Akshaya says, is the market waiting for a good report from Amazon? I think Amazon beats. I just don't know what the forward guidance is going to be. I don't know. And I think Akshaya, Amazon is a big enough stock that it could move the market. Let's go see here real quick. Researchinvesting.com. Let's go to tools. Let's go to earnings calendar. When is Amazon? Amazon is today. Looks like it's going to be in the evening because they haven't reported yet. But Eli Lilly missed on revenue. AstraZeneca, another drug company, beat top and bottom. Philip Morris missed earnings but beat revenue. All right. What else? Honeywell beat top and bottom. ConocoPhillips. How come revenue is not here? That's interesting as an oil play. Bristol Squibb Myers beat both earnings and revenue, but it's the forward guidance. All right, it's the forward guidance. What else is in here? Big name. Hilton. Travel companies. Holy smokes. Airlines and resorts are still doing the darn thing. I can't understand how that is if people ain't got no money. How are they spending to go? Now, as I say that, I'm getting ready to go to Hawaii in a couple of weeks. But a lot of people complain that they ain't got no money, but they're traveling. What else is in here? Roblox didn't do so well. They missed on revenue. Yum Brands in line. So it looks like Yum Brands was right in line with both earnings and revenue. You would think that something like that, people going to want to eat. Yum. Those are the major companies. All right, but it looks like Amazon is not until this evening. All right, not until this evening. And we'll see what goes up there. What's your thoughts on SMCI on earnings? I am currently in one of my portfolios trading SMCI. It was one of my stocks to buy. I think it was Tuesday's video. We're going to take a look at that. It's doing the darn thing. Nancy says, but you got, see, why you had to put that, why you put my business out there, Nancy? Dang it, Nancy. Why you put my business out there, Sam? But you got money. Don't worry about it. I'm all right. All right, that's all I got to say. I'm all right. Biotechs was up. Interesting, even with saying that biotechs were up, there was a mixture, Deborah Ann, when it comes down to biotechs. Hey, Glenn, would you and Ryan consider doing the earnings call for which company, Jerry? Oh, for Amazon tonight? We need more planning than just to say, oh, we're going to do it. And I don't know if we had this in the plans. Joey, did we have this in the plans to do this tonight? I don't remember. I don't think so, but I don't remember. Did we have any plans tonight to do the Amazon earnings call? Yeah, I didn't think so. We normally plan out. And the thing about that, Jerry, how come you come up right behind Nancy? And y'all probably, I don't know, you came right up behind Nancy. It's interesting. Anyway, we usually plan, and we try to plan for the bigger calls. We don't know which big calls you guys want or don't want. So that's what I'm putting up there. All right. Let me continue on with the other stories. That was Under Armour, Philip Morris, Yum. Yeah, that's all I wanted to look at. All right. Now, Quantum is in the news today. How many of you have seen the stories? Ryan is feeling better, Carol. I will let him know that you ask about. Is that what it is? I know y'all was. I remember when y'all introduced yourselves, Jerry. I forgot that you said that that was your sister. That was me. I forgot. That's. I was talking to a lot. I was too busy over there sitting down with Ripman drinking those old fashions. So I probably forgot a lot of things. I probably forgot a lot of things. All right. How many of you have seen the stories on quantum today? Just type a one in the room. Just type a one. How many of you have seen a few stories on quantum today? Type a one. Because there's been a lot of news today in regards to quantum. If you follow me on Twitter, these are the things that's going to make quantum move. It's these things. So first story, Bill Gates says there's a possibility quantum computing will become useful in 3 to 5 years. That's going totally against what the NVIDIA CEO said. He said 15 to 30 years. Now, I think that statement that he made is prompting the quantum people to move faster. I think he ticked them off. I think he ticked them off, but there's a possibility. Now, the key word here is possibility. There's a possibility quantum computing will become useful in 3 to 5 years. Is Ryan 6 because of AMD's calls? No, he's not. Got nothing to do with it. All right, so Glenn, Bill Gates says he agrees with NVIDIA. Akshaya, how are you going to give me that news when I'm looking at this news that came out a couple of days ago? I don't know. Akshaya, stop trying to add some stuff into here that I don't need to know. I'm looking at the story. All right, hold on. Microsoft thinks it's useful. There's a possibility that NVIDIA could... Look, you see this right there, Akshaya? No. Akshaya. There's a possibility that the NVIDIA founder and CEO could be wrong. You see that, right? You see that in the story, right? There's a possibility in the next 3 to 5 years, these techniques, I regularly review the work, and I'm quite impressed with it. But Jensen, hold on. It could take longer. It could take longer. So you took one part of the news, I took another part of the news, and now we're just going to throw it back and forth. No, all right, fine. Whatever he said, it is what he said. Let's go to another one. Google's hybrid quantum simulator could open doors to new physics. Okay. An analog digital approach to quantum simulation could lay the foundations for the next generation of supercomputers to finally outpace their classical predecessors. All right. Hold on, I got more. D-Wave boosts investor confidence with Qubit's 2025 announcement. This leader in initially the stock faced volatility due to doubts about the commercial viability of quantum computing inside the turnaround. The leadership in practical quantum computing investor sentiment has been mixed. Last quarter, hedge funds reduced their holdings by 4.3 million shares, mainly due to the concerns over long-term profitability and competition. However, the market's response to the Qubit's 2025 announcement suggests that the sentiment is shifting. The stock saw an immediate uptick as anticipation grew around the conference theme, Quantum Realized. Okay? Oh, but wait. There's more. Intel partners with Japanese research institution for next generation's quantum computer. These are the news articles that move quantum computing. Okay? When I put the portfolio together, I said that this is what's going to move it. If it's going to go up, these are the things that are going to happen. Okay? Even though Gates said he agreed, but he also said that it could take a lot less time. So all I'm John, don't know, but when GT realized it on yesterday's Western Wednesday, his face was priceless. Like, damn, why did I not look at this before the show? What are you talking about? What are you? Now I got to go back and look in the. Does Joey know what? He's not sick. What? Gates is holding IONQ, says ABB. Okay. I like IONQ. Are there new articles that are moving Cafe Bustelo? Just me. Hi, my name is Glenn. I work for VectorVest Inc. I like Cafe Bustelo, and VV Nation does too. Go buy you some Cafe Bustelo. Thank you. All right, there we go. So there he goes, talking about Ryan stock versus yours. I got the beat down last week from my stocks. Man, big time. Peter jumps up and says, Cafe Bustelo. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 stories on quantum computing. I'm cubing, we drink that like water. My mom, my stepmother, is Puerto Rican. So as a youngster, at 10 years old or so, I grew up with that with my tati. My tati used to make me, my favorite dish was arroz con bacalao. Every time I came around, she would go, Glenn Jr., I make you some arroz con bacalao, and make that. But they would always drink Cafe Bustelo all the time. But that was my favorite dish. I miss my tati. But every time I came to see her, she knew I was coming. She would always make me arroz con bacalao, and it was awesome. Now, one of my aunts makes it for me. She's in Maryland. She makes it for me whenever I'm around. All right, so that's the news that I had on quantum. And I'm going to show you today what the hottest quantum stocks are since it's moving. My first ex-wife was Puerto Rican. Won't do that again, says Mark. I hear that. You totally get it. U.S. Caribbean Hispanics love that. We call it liquid diesel. Glenn drinks old fashions as water. No, I can't. Man, that was enough. Them 3 was enough. I couldn't drink that as water. All right, what else is moving in the news today? Bitcoin. Bitcoin price today flat at 98.3. MicroStrategy post. I'm telling you right now, I swear that if there's going to be a bubble in crypto, it's going to be by this company. It's going to be by this company. And look at, they're down 2.5% today. They bought all this crypto. So that's in the news today. Bitcoin, I'm at market cap, coin market cap, just to look at what's going on in the news from a crypto perspective. Bitcoin's 850 billion realized cap suggests a bull market could last beyond March of 2025. All right, there you go. Bitcoin to hit 500,000 before Trump leaves office as institutional investment grow and volatility drops. 500,000. Good. Googly muggly. Ooh-wee. Yes, ABB. I saw that yesterday. I posted that on Twitter that MicroStrategy turned their name from MicroStrategy to Strategy. I'm not feeling them in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm just not. What do you mean? Trust the chart, not your heart. Couple of other stories real quick. Yum Brands becomes the latest fast food company to lean into AI as its stocks gain. Yum is ramping up its artificial intelligence efforts, which include AI-driven marketing to enable hyper-personalized messaging and experiences, according to the company's CEO. Everybody's getting in on AI, man. Everybody. Yum also announced Thursday, Byte by Yum, a collection of software as a service, artificial intelligence driven products for its restaurants. Wow. Do you think BBAI will be next Palantir? No. Where's Michelle? Michelle was pushing me to look at BBAI yesterday. We looked at it. I don't remember what I said, though. All right. That's all the news I got. And look at that. We're at 225. There's a reason. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Cannabis popped with RFK news and ACB earnings. Yes, we looked at, what was yesterday? I did look at, I forget what stock I looked at yesterday for marijuana, but they beat earnings and Tilray was up with it. I'm not, I don't know if I'm really warm and fuzzy on marijuana stocks unless there's legislation to decriminalize it. That's my problem. Was it Aurora? Thank you, Mark. It was Aurora. They beat earnings, but Tilray went up yesterday. I don't know if as a matter of fact, I'm ready to get into this. Oh, you guys are going to get pumped. Oh, man, you guys are going to get pumped. All right. Are you ready for this? Just type the word ready, because I'm about to blow your freaking minds today. Are you ready for this? Just type ready. Just type ready. All right, so we're looking at weed stocks. We're looking at quantum stocks. There's a lot of stocks that we can look at. What if I can show you the power behind the VectorVest software to be able to find out, no matter what the news is, to hone in on the hottest stocks in that industry. So I'm going to go to the Unisearch tool, okay? I'm going to go to the Unisearch tool. I've got a trending Thursday folder, and Mark is here. Mark, I'm going to put you in timeout anyway. So go to timeout. Mark is on his way to timeout. All right? Mark is on his way to timeout already. I've got a folder that I created in VectorVest 7. I'm waiting for Mark to say what he's got to say, so you can see why I'm putting him in timeout. Trending Thursday, but all of these searches, there we go. There we go, Mark. This is why you're in timeout. You guys will create this on your own. I'm going to show you what this consists of, so all of you will build your own folder in the Unisearch tool to do what I'm getting ready to do. All of these searches use the 3 and 8 graphs. You're going to see why in a second. Now, what we were just talking about, quantum stocks. Quantum stocks on the rise. The power of these searches utilize the watch lists that we have created. So time of search, stock watch list equal to, and this was the watch list that I had, Ryan's quantum list. This is the beauty behind what we're doing here. Stock RT trending higher for 3 days. Does that make sense to everybody? Just put yes or no. Does that make sense to everybody? Now, for those of you who, while you're answering that question, for those of you who do not have the VectorVest software, you can get access to the VectorVest software for $9.99 for 30 days. $9.99 for 30 days. All right? And the product support team will be able to walk you through, but you got to create a watch list first. We'll walk you through how to do that. Create your own watch list. But this is the key. RT trending higher for 3 days. All right, that's on quantum stocks. Watch this. I run it as of 2/27. Quantum news is out there. There we go. Now I know out of my quantum list with the news that's being, hopefully driving it up. NVIDIA, TSM, Coherent, Atom, AMPG, and LAES are the stocks that are in the watch list that all have RTs moving higher for 3 days. Was that worth your admission today? Yes or no? Oh, because I got more. Was that worth your admission to today's session? Was it worth it? Just yes or no? Oh, because there's more. All right, there's more. Let's do this. Crypto was in the news, right? Fastest crypto. Let's pump that out. Stock watch list equal to a watch list I created called crypto stocks. RT trending higher 3 days. Crypto. Let's run the search. Boom. Woo! No matter what crypto stock anybody's talking about, guess what? From a VectorVest perspective, I can't find you one that's moving higher 3 days in relative timing. Oh, guess what? Saves my butt from jumping into one only to lose money because it gets hammered. Ooh, that's the power of the... All right, hold on. There's more. Petroleum stocks, Akshaya. I know you always ask me what petroleum stocks are moving. I've got a watch list. Petroleum stocks, relative timing, trending higher, 3 days. Run the search. Watch this, Akshaya. I got one stock. UTI. Let's go look at it. Right click, view the stock graph. Remember, I said I got to look at the 3/8 graphs. This is specifically because this is a more aggressive means of finding stocks. Last time the 3/8 crossed, wow. How about the 3/8 getting ready to cross? I love the volume. I don't like the earnings per share. I know this becomes a trade. I now know that this becomes a trade, even though petroleum stocks are moving. I only found one stock where the 3 is crossing above the 8 on great volume. RT is above 1. Earnings per share looks poopy. Hold on. Wait. There's more. We're talking about weed stocks. Ooh, hottest weed stocks. Healthcare marijuana stocks. RT, this is a little different. I built this already a long time ago. RT greater than 1, average volume greater than 250,000. RT trending higher for 3 days. So, marijuana stocks on the move. Which ones are the best ones to take a look at? Let's go take a look. Bada boom, bada bing. Folks, how easy is that? How easy is that? And this is only limited. This is only limited by the watch lists that you've created. This, in and of itself, folks, should make you hot and heavy to build those specific watch lists of the industries that you're looking at. Holy smokes. Oh, let's talk about industries. How about Trending Thursday breakout industries? I'm going to return the industries that are on the rise. How did I make this? Time of search. I'm looking at a delta, a 30-day delta on RT on industries. Add it. 1 week ago, the industry RT was less than 1. When I run it now, RT is above 1. I'm finding the movers and the shakers in industries right here, right now. You want to know what the hottest industries are? Hold on. Boom. Gold, silver, 74% move in the last 30 days. ETF sector health, 36%. Internet network, 28%. Computer makers, 14%. Insurance brokers, 13%. And so on and so forth. Oh, wait. Mining gold, silver is up 74% in the last 30 days. RT last week was less than 1, and this week it is above 1. Oh, let me double click on that. Let's go find me some stocks in there. First thing I'm going to do when I'm looking for these stocks is I'm going to sort by average volume. Because it's a watch list. I want to sort by average volume. Now I can cherry pick. So if the industry is rising, I'd want to buy into the stocks that are moving up today. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes or no? Does that make sense to everybody? Yes or no? Can I look at multiple watch lists or industries at the same time? Absolutely, Fitz. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So now I know that the industry is up, but today it ain't doing so good. So what do? I highlight the ones that are up at least 1%. Let's go look. Only the ones that are up 1%. Right click. Watch the stock graph. So the industry's not doing good today, but the stock, ooh. IAUX. Look at that. And it's undervalued. Oh, RT's not above 1. I don't know if I would take it just quite yet. I'd really like to see RT above 1. If I'm a little bit more aggressive, though, the 3 and the 8 cross, and it's it's in that trend line. Holy smokies. All right, what else is moving? Woof. Harmony. Folks, is there anything else out there that's this easy? Look at that. The 3 and the 8 cross, RT's above 1. Love the earnings. Undervalued. Values rising. Hoo. You want some hotness? How cool is that? Now, let me ask anybody, is anybody's head swirling about how easy this is? Just type the word swirl. Is anybody's head swirling about how good it is? Now, gold is moving, Jazz says. How easy was I able to go through, run this search on a watch list to find this stock? Oh, wow. So I was excited, super excited about today's session, because I need to sometimes step back, and it ain't about me. And it ain't about me. It's about the software and what the software can do for you. I found Harmony Gold without having to go through a whole bunch of stuff and da 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 da. All I'm looking at is looking at a watch list, adding RT, and in this case, it was a little bit more than just a watch list. Not following. We would have to have our own fully created industries list to do that. Ooh, so what did I say? What did I say, Roger? I said this should be prompting you guys to be running off of this live stream when we're done to create your watch lists. Remember that? I said that, Roger? You guys, after this session, should be running to create your own watch list. A lot of my watch lists were created in the old, a lot of my watch lists were created in the old Trending Thursday that I had set up. Remember when I used to create all of these watch lists so we didn't have to go look at the industry and find the stocks? I built them all. I built them all. So yes, Roger, you will create your own, in your viewers tab under watch list, create something called My Watch List as a group and build your own watch list. And from that, you would insert that watch list into your search that you're creating. After this session, you should be so excited you can go out and run 5 miles just on the excitement from today. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You should be able to share watch lists. What do you mean? You mean I should be able to share watch lists with you? Listen. All right, let me answer this. I love you all to death. I love you all to death, okay? Y'all can put a little work into this. Can I get an amen on that? Y'all can put a little work on that into this. Can I get an amen on that? I do love y'all. I want to show you how to do it. But y'all can put a little work in that. Can I get an amen? Now, I may not get as many amens today because I hear you, Rit Man. It could be easy just to share it. But I need y'all just do a little. And guess what? Once you do the work, Rit Man, it's done. Whew. Once you build those watch lists, it's done. You ain't got to worry about doing the work again. You ain't got to worry about, and now I can, what other ones were we looking at? Quantum stocks, defense stocks. Let's go peep that out. Rising defense stocks, aerospace, and I am looking at more than one watch list here. Aerospace and defense manufacturers. There you go. It was Fitz that asked that. Yes, I can look at more than one watch list at a time. All right? Boeing is the only one that's moving out of that whole list. Travel stocks. Let me double click on that. Travel stocks. There's a lot of travel. Oh, only one. Choice hotels. A little overvalued, but I love this. And like I told you, I was excited about trying to bring this to you because you guys ask a lot what stocks are moving. And I think one of the biggest ones that I was able to answer for today was Akshaya in regards to oil stocks. Petroleum. That's big. And now Akshaya's got a way to be able to always know what oil stocks to keep his eyes on. And again, this breakout industries, I love this because now you guys can always be on top of what industries are on the rise. Look at these numbers. 30% change in RT. 30-day change in RT. That's huge. All right. So, how many? I'll ask this one more time. How many of you got excited about that presentation? Just type the word excited. How many of you got excited over that presentation? Just type the word excited. I was excited to be able to show it to you. Now, because Andre says, you made my day, Glenn. I know what I'm going to do next with the software. Way to go. I know that there's a lot of people that are on here who are not subscribers to the channel or to the software. I'm only going to show this maybe once a month. Why? Because there's a lot of people come up here, get these stocks, and then they just wait, and every week I just give them more stocks, and every week I'm not going to do that anymore. You need to put a little skin in the game, folks. Just a little bit. Take the trial. You know me, I don't like to sell anything. I'm watching all the people leave now because you think I got my salesman hat on. I don't. All I want to do is show you the power behind the software, and you make your own decisions. All right, you guys make your own decisions. All right, so that's all I got to say. Glenn, love it when you show search criteria and build. There you go, Sheldon. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. I think I like it. All right, so as I watch everybody run away from the presentation, I guess I'm going to finish up with looking at your stocks. Don't use the word arouse. That's reserved for Schumer. Who said the word arouse? I didn't. Did I say the word arouse? You did 1 month ago for lower price RT scans. I found CRT off it, profited off both calls and puts. Oh, by the way, talking about scans, I am going, tomorrow's video is going to be low dollar undervalued stocks. Low dollar undervalued stocks. I think that sometimes I lose sight. I do. I think sometimes I lose sight of not everybody who's invested in the market has got a ton of money. I think sometimes I've got to come back to not everybody's got that kind of money. So if I can find low dollar stocks that are undervalued, those videos do well. That's going to be tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is going to be low dollar undervalued stocks. These are going to be stocks that are less than $10. As a matter of fact, I got a portfolio with that. Look at that. Undervalued, less than 10. It's up 3.34%. Guess what? Tomorrow, look at these stocks. They're all up. Look at this. They're all up. And tomorrow, I'm going to add 2 more stocks to this. I track this throughout the year. All right. I've got stops on this. What are the stops? The stops are a 10% trail. That's it. Allows the runners to run. Allows the runners to run. So, tomorrow, I add 2 more stocks. Given what the market's gone through with all of the red, with all of the yellow, blah, 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 tariffs, DeepSeek, all of that, this portfolio is up 3.34%. It's up about 1% today. I'm going to add 2 more stocks. You want to find out what those are, you have to watch tomorrow's video. But notice, not only are these low-dollar stocks, they're all undervalued. Price value, except for this. This one rolled up since I got it. It's just, I'm going to call that fairly valued, but it's a little higher than value. But for the most part, these stocks are going to be undervalued low-dollar stocks. All right? So, I'm waiting to get pad or computer system. Can I purchase the software through the app? I don't know who's here from the from product support. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say yay or nay. TTAM going public tomorrow, cement conglomerate. Until it goes public, I can't track it. Mark says, I love those low dollar plays, especially when baby needs a new pair of shoes. All right. So, what other portfolios I got in here? Oh, I'm going to show you something. You know, I did the yield max recently, right? Let's go unit search. You know, I did how about, let's go see what yield maxes are moving up. Let's go look at that. Any? Yes. How about I've got, so what am I looking for? I know the yield maxes pay me out distributions, but I want to make sure I'm on the ones that are moving up. How cool is that? You better take a picture of it. You better take a picture of it. How about how easily, I'm telling you, if you guys don't leave from today's session and start making a ton of different watch lists, I don't know what else I can make you do, but look at that. On the yield maxes, which ones are going up? These RTs are trending higher over the last 3 days. Any of these above 1, they may be trending higher. Look at that. I got 2 that are above 1. How cool is this? How cool is this? All right. Let's go to viewers. All right. I'm tired of being excited. EXRY is not in the yield max list because it don't exist. Current stocks, just to let you know what stocks I'm currently holding. You know I like to be transparent. A couple of stocks I picked up by the same process that I just showed you. A couple of stocks I picked up, Orla and PLX. Orla and PLX. ICAGY I like. It's an airline that's killing it. Palantir, you know, and Walmart was, I think, a good pickup as well. I think Walmart was a good pickup as well. All right, so these are the stocks. How can I get my thumb tips on this software? What the hell is that? What? I don't know. You gotta have a phone. I don't know. I don't know how you put the. I don't know. Hey, go to the site www.vectorvest.com. Either that or go to the Apple Store or to the Droid Store. You can find our app there. You actually can get into the app from the store. PLX, damn, you are in that. I thought it was cutting edge. Listen, I'm up on it. You know me. Try to be up on all that stuff. All right, let's go back to Trending Thursday. Let's go see what stocks. I didn't give you a bunch of fish today. I didn't want to because I was showing you how to find your own fish all the time. All the time. All right, let's go to customer picks. Did I clear this out? I did not. How many likes do we have? Let me go see. Honey, I got 15. Wow, I get 15 stocks for you today. Start typing them in. Ooh, we got 15 stocks for you today. SoFi. Ooh, SoFi. SoFi. You blow my mind. New. Come on. Java, I like that stock, by the way. I talked about it yesterday. Sounds fishy. No. ETH. Comma MWA. Is that like NWA? Oh man, don't be getting me in trouble out here. PL, comma LPLA is on my list. I got that as that's on my my radar list, by the way, Fitz. And Fitz, I'm only gonna take one of yours. I want everybody to have a chance. We got 15 stocks to look at today. Amazon, NVD, MWA twice, CLS, got beat up. SMCI, I'm feeling that. CGC, a weed stock. App loving, you lost that app loving. Ooh, that app loving. You lost that app loving, now it's gone. Gone. Axon is a stock I put you onto a while ago. I love that stock. Serve, Spotify, beat earnings. I think, Amir, you want Pepsi, FEPI. No, maybe you want FEPI. DELL. How many stocks is that? You get 15 stocks today, folks. I'm proud of you. How many stocks is that? 20. How did I get from... I didn't mind. You got 20 stocks. I don't know how I did that. I wasn't counting. But anyway, you got 20 stocks. A lot of buys in here. A couple of sells. Dell. What else? Ethereum getting beaten up. Am I happy about it? No, look at that. RT is below 1. I'm not feeling that right now. All right. Let's just go graph them all. All right, let's just graph them all. CLS, I still like. Down day, I'm all right with that. Look at the 3 and the 8. Actually, I'm going to change the graph layout to a VectorVest layout. Oh, no, which one do I want? I want the VectorVest graph YT. YouTube. All right, so now I can see value and I can now see volume as well. Value and volume. Now, CLS, bottom left, top right, a little bit of a down day. I'm not ready to pull the trigger. You know something? I'm going to give you to see if they are going to fade the gap. Put it right about here. All right, put it right about there. All right, that's what I'm looking for. If you're in it, leave it alone. But you know what I think about this too? Look at this. That's a little hanging man at the top of the pattern. It could be a reversal pattern. So look and see if tomorrow is a follow through. I love the move up. I like the gap. I like the gap up, the gap down, the gap up. But I want you to keep your eye on that candlestick. Let's go to the next one. I like Spotify. All right. It is overvalued. Value is pretty leveled out. I'd like to see more volume. RT is up there. Down day. What am I looking for? Let's go see if it fades its gap, sitting at 594.15. That's where I would think about pulling the trigger to get out. All right, because then it's going to start showing some more downside. How would you rate Glen Ticker VTEB? I ain't looked at it. I gave you more than 15 stocks, and you still ain't satisfied. Sigh. All right. Spotify, I like. That's my get out point if it starts to fade the gap. Let's go to the next one. ACMR on the rise. Undervalued, values rising. I like that. Let's go to freehand line. Here's my trend. And it broke through. I like that. Love the rise in volume today. Was that earnings? No. But I like the move. ACM, and guess what? New high. That's a new high. Undervalued and values rising. Values rising. I like that stock. All right. SMCI. Ooh, let me move this over here for a second. Portfolios. Here was one that I just did. Not stocks on the radar. Where is it? 2025. You should have watched the video this week. I think it was not Yield Max. Where the flying flip is it? I lost it. Should have a 2025 in front. Robotic, quantum, mobile. How to stocks to buy. Did that a couple of days ago. SMCI was on that list. SMCI was on that list. I went through, these are momentum plays. These are all momentum plays. I don't know if you watched the video Tuesday or not. If you didn't, you need to go watch it. These are all momentum plays, and these are stocks that were ones I want you to keep your eyes on. SMCI, I called it. And that was a very interesting play for me to get behind. It was a very interesting play. My call in the video was it needs to get out of all this accounting stuff. So even with that, the stock is up. But it was one of the stocks on Tuesday's video. Palantir is in the list, Spotify. All of these had positive news behind it, with the exception of SMCI did have positive news. That's why it was a momentum play. These were momentum plays. So someone asked me about SMCI. I talked about it in the video 2 days ago. And look at that nice run up. All right. Let me finish looking at these stocks. SMCI, nice move off of support. Undervalued. Concerns me that value is falling, but it is undervalued because it's gotten so beat up. I'm really looking to see if it can break above this 48.10 level. Next one. Amazon. Earnings. Let's go put this onto a different graph. Earnings graph. You know how I roll. Earnings looks good, but the rate of earnings growth is falling. Earnings growth sitting at 31%, which is still a great number. That concerns me about forward guidance. I think, I am giving my 2 cents here. I think they beat earnings. I think they beat revenue, but I think the earnings growth falling shows me that they may not have good forward guidance. Okay, that's what I got to say. SMCI earnings on 211. SMCI earnings. We're gonna have to see how that. I know, Jeff and Jake. We got to really see what's going on with that. I'm just telling you, be careful with SMCI, but it's moving. All right, next one, Java. This was news driven. Let me go find this. This was news driven. I think that's just profit taking. It was a hot move. If you own it, I'm going to give you, see this candle? I'm going to put it right in the middle of that candle. See where that, whoa, that's a good spot. Look where today's wick went to. Right to the middle of that candle. If it falls below the value or the price of 476, I'd probably take it off the table. All right, I'd probably take it off the table. But RT is above 1. Volume starting to pull back off. That's profit taking after the big news. Stock went up like 93%. Wow! This is why this is one of my stocks that's on my radar. Look at that stock. LPLA. You want to fish? There's a golden fish for you right there. Bottom left, top right, undervalued, and value is rising. After earnings. That's a good-looking stock. You can't hear me? Oh, hell. Check. Audio. Hold on. Sigh. Fault. Hold on. There it is. Check 1 2. I should be back. Sorry about that. All right. Is that better? I did get disconnected. Check 1 2. Check. Okay. All right. I like this stock. I cannot lie. Those other stocks can't be fly. This stock is so good in an itty bitty space. When it goes up, it's like I can't even. I'm an M&M. I'm not an M&M. I'm not. All right. Yeah, 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. I like this play. This is a good looking play. I love the value, is undervalued and rising value. Put that stock on your radar. Put that stock. Golden Child says still can't hear me. Sigh. Alfreda says I'm breaking up. Oh yeah, I gotta do something about this mic. I gotta do something. Am I breaking up, Joey? Again? Am I breaking up? I'm about to kick this mic in its circuits. That's what I'm finna do. Dropping audio in and out. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. A lot of people saying loud and clear. Anybody who's saying that I'm dropping audio in and out, refresh your YouTube. Refresh your YouTube. Chris says I had to close out and enter and re-enter. Something tells me it sounds better now if you had to do that. Pat says it's not your mic. All right. Let's get to a few more stocks here. Oof. MWA, that was an earnings play. Watch the closed candle, though. Watch the closed candle. That's some profit taking on that. All right, there's some profit taking on that. Be careful with that. Nice move. I like that. It jumped up to its overvalued. That concerns me. That's some profit taking. That's all I got to say about that. Axon's in a channel, down day. I never buy a stock on a down day. If you're in it, though, leave it alone. You've already got a level of support sitting at 590.93. Right now, leave it alone. If you're not in it, I'd like to see it break above that level of resistance. Next one. I don't even know what that was. That's news. That's a drug company. That's news. Always be careful with drug companies. Look at all of this non-volume until right now. News drove it. Got kind of parabolic, though. All right, it got kind of parabolic. Be careful with it. All right, that's parabolic. I got a big wick, but the body's still bigger than the wick, so I'm okay from that perspective. If you're in it, though, let's go see if it starts to fade the gap at like 1146. See that wick getting bigger? People taking some profits on that. Be careful. All right, next one. Planet Labs. Bottom left, top right. I like it. I like that stock. At a level of resistance at 652. Down for 2 days. I'm not real concerned about that. I'm not going to tell you to sell all the way down here. I won't do that. I'm going to put another line right about here. About 571. That's a good little level of support here. That's what I'd be looking for. I'm not panicking right here. It depends on when you got in. You got, a good price. I don't like that it's overvalued, but I do like that value's rising. I do like that value's rising on a 3-month graph. Let's go to the next one. Wow. NU, Bank Foreign. I've already looked at this before because I got a trend line. The trend line is still in play. Right at a level of resistance of 1362. It broke through today. I'd like to see a break and follow through. I'd like to see a break and follow through. We got a break. Let's go see if we can follow through tomorrow. Love the RT. I love that it's undervalued. All right. Love the move from the low, moving up. Move to a buy from a sell to a hold a buy. I like all of that. I'd like to see it stay today above that level of resistance and see follow through tomorrow. All right. Let's go to the next one. App loving. Look at that bounce. That was a beautiful level of support. Moving up. It's moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on. I do like the move. But I also want you to see this. Leveling out right about here. It is leveling out right about there. Let's go see if it can break above that level of 382.67. Volume's pretty steady. RT is above 1. It is overvalued, but the stock's been a buy the whole time. If you're not in it, I'd like to see the break above that. If you are in it, trade that trend line. If it breaks down below it, you probably want to take half off the table. Dell, I've already looked at this. Look at all these drawings on here. Do you ever focus on longer term investments here, like Costco doubling over the past year? Quan, I can, or I can do a video on that. Longer term. How about undervalued long-term plays? How about that, Quan? I might have to do a video on that. Undervalued long-term plays. How about that, Quan? You like that? All right. You could have been the third Lionel in the Jeffersons. Oh, that, was it like 3 of them? There was 2. I know there was at least 2. Yeah. So Quan, I love listening to what you guys have to say. So I'm thinking about a video called Undervalued Long-Term Plays. We'll see how that plays out. All right. I'm not feeling Dell. Nope. I do like the bounce off the low. I do like the fading of the gap. But until it can break through this downtrend, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. All right. Glenn is no Bookman. I lost all that weight. I can't be Bookman anymore. Oof. Feppy. Oh, man. Amir, why? Why? Freehand. Did someone... I was in the videos. Why? Why, Amir? There's nothing pretty about this. Remember, folks, put my hashtag in the room. Put my hashtag in the room. All right? This is, I directly do to the hashtag. Somebody put the hashtag in the room. This is the epitome of the hashtag. No, Amir. Yeah. No, Amir. It pays a dividend. Guess what? If it pays a dividend, is it worth it? Is it worth it if the price has gone down like that? I'm not feeling that. Nobody put the hashtag in there. TTCNYH. TTCNYH. That's the hashtag. Trade the chart, not your heart. Thank you, Fitz. Trade the chart, not your heart. And that's what this is directly right here, Amir. Trade the chart, not your heart. All right, what else? Ooh, SoFi. I was in it back here. Right now it's forming a wedge. Look at that. Down day today. If it breaks below to the wedge, it's going to have more downside. It's going to have more downside. All right, extra off forever. I figured Mark put that in there. Sorry. But it wasn't. Next one. Oof. Oof. That's volatile all over the place. If you ain't got the stomach to trade this, then don't. Trade the chart, not your heart. There's a lot of volatility in here. There's a lot of volatility in here. Could I look back and go, well, Glenn, it's moving up? Yeah, you can say that. But there's the upward channel. If you're gonna play that, you got to play these levels of support and resistance. All right, you got to play the levels of NGD. All right, I gotta hurry up. Joey doesn't like it when I'm late. Serve. Interesting about Serve. It's leveling out. Where do I want to put my support? I'm eyeballing this right about here. This is an eyeball. Nice level of resistance right here. Resistance here. Support here. Support here. Yeah. You know what else I see here? Looking at it. I see a descending triangle. I do. A lot of wicks in here too. Volume is pretty good. RT is above 1. I'd be careful. I would just be careful. Okay, it's a robotics company. I don't like the downtrend. I need to see it break above that and go higher. Oof. Ethereum. What do you want to tell me? What do you want me to tell you? Oops. That's the level of high. Yeah, what do you want me to tell you? You want me to make you feel good about buying it? I can't. Trade the chart, not your heart. There's a definite downtrend. Down day to day. Sell recommendation. RT below 1. There's nothing I could say good about this trade right here. There's nothing that I can say good about this right here. It appears the market could turn over as many semiconductor stocks have missed earnings and provided poor guidance. Jersey guy, I agree. I think that the market is definitely in need of a real correction. All right? Of a real correction. All right. This is the last 3 stocks we're going to look at. GTLS. NGD, nice move up. I do like that. Undervalued. I love that the stock's price is going up and value is going up. Down day to day, right at support. I'm going to use this trend line as a way to get out of it if you're already in here to capture profits. I do like that RT is above 1. I like the rising volume. There's a lot that I like about it. Today wouldn't be a day that I would buy because the stock's price is moving down. Next one, VTEB. I do like the move up right here. And it also broke through a downtrend. I like the move up. I like the volume. I would be okay if you got in it on 12 cents higher than the high. What I'm really looking for confirmation in a minute is to that level of resistance, which is not that far away. 51.10, it's at 50. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. That's what I'm really looking for confirmation. Would I be mad at you if you got into it now? No. But I would use this trend line as a means to determine whether or not you want to hold it. And the last stock in here is GTLS, right at resistance. Look at that. An ascending triangle broke through that trend line. Broke through that trend line. Look at that. Big down day. RT is still above 1. I do love that it's undervalued and value is rising, but not the right time. Not the right time. Let me put on a level of support right about here. Yeah, that's a good level of resistance right there. Broke through there. Good level of support. Sitting at about 175.83. That's a lot of money to give up, though. That's a lot of money to give. I got another swing high right here. And it's actually going below that. That's a big down day. What is the open 211, 215? It's down $5. It's down $5 today. That's a big move. All right. All right. I'm done. That was fun today. Ooh, we picked up another red light just as we were doing our presentation. All right. No, KK, I'm done for the day. I gave you more than the stocks that you got the likes for, and then did 3 more. Are there any resources to learn Options Pro better? If you want to learn it better, you need to be signed up with a class with Ron Wheeler. That's where we, there you go. That's where you're going to learn Options Pro better. All right, one last time. Were you excited about today? About the presentation today? Hit the word excited on my way out. Hit the word excited and make sure you hit the like button. Hit the word excited, hit the like button. For those of you who are brand new to the channel and you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you'll be alerted to when new stuff like this comes up. Excited, there we go. Safe travel. No, I still got a little less than 2 weeks. I still got a little less than 2 weeks before I go. Oh, when I go, boy, you're going to know. I'm be counting it down. Golden Child said, learn something new. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right. With that, folks, don't forget tomorrow's video is going to be low dollar, undervalued stocks. Again, not everybody's got a ton of money to trade in the market. So tomorrow is going to go to those people who don't have a ton of money in the market. Adios. Arrivederci. Ciao. Au revoir. Sayonara. Aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Praying for all the people in California going from fire to rain to mudslides. Praying for the people. I heard more plane stuff is going on. Man, I hope we can get that all together. Remember, there's always good people in the world. If you can't find one, be one. Odabo, bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until the next time, folks.